What's up guys, Yanni from 801 Garage here, and today we're going to be doing an install that I've been super stoked for. As you guys know, any of you guys that have a Subaru, the outsides look perfect, beautiful, it's the thing of beauty. The insides leave a lot to be desired. Kind of looks a little cheap, lots of hard plastics. One thing that I've been wanting to do for a long time though is do a touchscreen stereo deck. I think it just makes the whole inside of the car look so much nicer, and it's just so much better. And today we're going to be finally doing that. I've had this stereo and most of the parts for it sitting in my house for probably 3 months now. We've just been waiting for a few more parts to get here that I couldn't buy. But we had one of our buddies hook us up with them. He works over at California Audio, so he's a super awesome dude. You'll see him in the video. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so I ended up getting my kit from sonicelectronics.com. I'll put a link in the description below. And then when I bought it, it came with the dash kit, which is right here, the wiring harness, let's get that to focus a little bit, and then of course the actual deck. And then our buddy over here, Donnie, ended up hooking us up with the rest of the stuff that we needed. Can you tell them real quick what didn't come in the package?
Antenna adapter, steering wheel control module, because you want to keep those, and a bypass.
So those things you're just going to have to grab on your own from your local audio store or wherever you can grab them. Just make sure that you give them your make and model of the car and everything so that everything's compatible. But first he's just over here getting the harness all prepped. So you're basically just crimping up all of those ends so that we can line them up with the back of the OEM one.
And then we will connect the wires. So it's pretty basic.
And then everything just plugs up all together after it plugs into the OEM?
Yeah.
Cool. So later on we're also planning on doing a subwoofer and an amp, and so while we're doing this, since we're already going to have the stereo deck out and everything, we're just going to hook up our remote wire into our harness, which once it's done I'll show you where it goes, but it just makes it easier to do it all at once, so we don't have to pull it all out again and do it again when we end up doing the subs. Alright guys, so basically when you get your harness, it's going to come in two pieces. So it's this front part right here, this back part, and then your steering wheel controls. So basically you are just going to match color for color on each one, and then we just taped it up so it's nice and clean looking, and then everything should just plug up nice and easy. Now all we did here is we just have to pop off the outside molding.
And if you don't know how to do it, YouTube it.
Yeah. Now remember, when you're pulling off that molding, just kind of nice and easy. Don't be careful not to break any clips. Now there you're just going to have 4 screws, 2 on each side of the radio, and then just pulls right out.
Oh crap, you didn't need an antenna adapter.
Then basically you're just going to unhook everything from the back of the radio, and that's what you're going to plug into all of your harnesses. So here we're just plugging in the harness to each of the plugs in there. You have to splice that into the...
Yep.
Okay, So in the wiring harness, we just basically had to cut into the brown wire for the steering wheel control adapter, and then you just splice into it with the wire that comes off your steering wheel controls, and then put a heat connector on it, and then you're nice and you're good to go. If you guys see what he's doing, he's just taking his pliers and he's not cutting all the way through the wire, but he's just cutting through the outside material and moving it up so that he can just wrap the new one around it. That way you're not cutting all the way through the wires. And then just make sure any of these that you guys are cutting and putting other wires in, make sure you put some kind of electrical tape on there so you're not getting any shorts anywhere. So here, this long blue wire, this one is the remote wire we were talking about earlier for the amp and everything. And now we're just clipping it up and putting it away for a rainy day when we do the subs. So now we're just prying back the headliner slightly so that we can go ahead and put in the clips for the new microphone for the Bluetooth. So we just ran the cable right along the headliner, and then you just tuck it into the on the A-pillar right there. Just in the trim. And then after you tuck it outside the pillar, then you just run it down the weather strip. So you just kind of find an opening on the side there and try to run it behind the glove box so that you can run up behind your dash. And there we go, it's all the way through. And again, that was for your mic for the phone calls and everything for the Bluetooth. So now we just got to take our Metro dash kit and whip it up to the dash on the car, and we can slide in the new head unit. Okay, so you just screw it in on each side just so that the mounting plate holds. And then some two pieces on each side.
It's pretty tight. I usually get it.
Yeah. And now we just plug in all the harnesses in the back and it's good to go. And then here are the RCAs we're going to plug in for our subwoofer system, just like we did for that remote wire, and then tuck it in the back for when we come back to do them.
You want to turn your car on?
So we got to program the steering wheel controls?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
For everything.
Does it normally not work at the first?
No. So I was like, he's gonna film. Hopefully it's just gets smooth.
Hopefully it works the first time. It's the filming. The filming helps it happen the first time. And we're just going to put the 4 screws back in. Oh. Works. And to pull it off, you just put in your tool and just yanked it off, right?
Pop this off a little bit so it pops it off, just so you don't scuff up your dash.
Right.
But there you go.
Cool. Here's a bit of a better look at the packages so you can see the part numbers and everything. So this one was for the dash kit, and here is for the wiring kit. Now I know it says Nissan, but this is the one that fits for the Subaru. So there's the wiring kit and there's the dash kit. And seriously guys, the interior already looks so much better. No joke. Like, I mean, if you remember what it looked like at the very beginning, now if we get in here, like look how much nicer that looks. Looks so dope. I love it. Yeah, but so we put the bypass in, because normally you have to have your car stopped to change the Bluetooth settings, or you have to have your handbrake up in order to watch movies. But now that we've got the bypass in, oh, look how dope it is. Ah, it looks so good. I'm going to change the lights, because you can change all of the colors for the lights and everything. I'm going to change them to match the rest of the interior lights. See, phone automatically connects and everything. That's so sick. And then it's got a rotating face for it. You can either pick to like move it up and down, or to pop the whole thing open. You have it open for you can put in CDs back there and everything. It automatically comes out. And then one thing that we didn't get to do this time that we're gonna do next time, if you guys heard him saying, we need to put in a bypass in the back. Not a bypass, but just a little attachment to have the OEM USB and aux port in here still work. But I mean, that's nothing that can't wait for another day. I don't really use them very much, but just in case, it's nice to have them. But yeah, you have your radio, CD, Pandora, Spotify, Bluetooth, aux, everything. And so it's super, super dope. I think it looks amazing. It looks so good. And we routed our mic up top. Now, just as a reminder for how he popped off the dash, you take the screw outside right there. Let me show you. So first, you pop off this panel, and then that gives you a little bit of room so that you can get your tool in and start popping the dash off. But as soon as you pop this off and get this part off, then you can go ahead and get to working on the radio. But yeah guys, that's it for this video. I love the install. I think it looks so dope. I'm super, super happy with it. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about what we did and how we did it, or any of the part numbers or any of that, let me know in the comments down below. If you liked the video, go ahead and like and subscribe. Share with your friends, and I'll see you guys later.